Today, we're going to be tying up a freshwater shrimp that can work particularly well if you have scuds in your water. And if you'd like to win this one, comment #flies in the comments below. To start, we'll secure a white thread to our hook shank, wrapping back towards the bend of our hook, in order to lay down a thread base. Return your thread to the head of the fly, and secure some lead-free wire in place. Secure tightly, wrapping your wire in front of your thread, and using this to wrap it backwards to add some weight, as well as profile to our pattern. Continue to do so. Once we reach the bend of the hook, we'll reverse our wire's direction back up towards the head of the fly in order to build up some more bulk and weight. Secure it all in place using your thread, and helicopter the excess free. Once again, cover it up with your thread to make sure it's secured tightly in place, and grab some brassy silver wire. We'll secure this towards the head of our fly and wrap back towards the bend of our hook. Bring your thread back to the middle and grab some hollow tinsel. Here I'm using silver, securing it to the upper side of our fly and wrapping back towards the back of our fly. With these secured in place, we'll follow up with one more material called a thin skin. Trim the thin skin to a point and secure it over the back of your fly. Once again, wrapping back towards the tail. Next, we'll advance our thread slightly, create a dubbing loop, wrapping it back towards the tail before returning our thread towards the head of the fly. With this complete, we'll grab some dubbing. Here I'm using a UV dun, inserting it into our dubbing loop and spinning it up. We'll then brush it out to give it a nice buggy look before wrapping it around our fly body. Doing so in close touching spirals, brushing the fibers back as needed until we reach our thread. Here, we'll secure it in place, taking thread wraps both in front as well as behind, and snipping the excess free. We'll then brush everything out to give it a nice buggy look and imitate legs. Once happy, we'll grab our thin skin, fold it over the back, securing it at the head of the fly. With it secured tightly, we'll snip the excess off close. Grab our hollow tinsel, folding it over the back and securing it at the head of the fly. Snip your excess free and grab your wire. We'll counter wrap our wire over the dubbing, being careful not to trap too many fibers in the process. Continue to do so, wrapping forward in open spirals, brushing out the dubbing with your fingers as needed. This helps add durability as well as a segmented look to our pattern. Continue to do so until you reach your thread, at which point we'll secure the wire in place by taking thread wraps both in front as well as behind our wire. Helicopter the excess free and whip finish to build up a head and hold everything together. Snip your thread free and brush it out in a downward motion to free up any trapped legs, at which point we'll trim it up to mimic legs, keeping the legs just shorter than our hook point, and grab some UV resin. We'll paint over the back with some UV resin. This will make our pattern extremely durable and also add a great amount of shine to the back of our fly. Fix in place with a UV light and follow it up with a second layer. Building up the layers in small portions will give it a better appearance in the end. Fix in place with the UV light, coating it over with one last coat of thin UV resin to help bring out its shine. And this is the Dimond scud, a fly pattern that can work particularly well in the winter, as well as in any body of water to use as an attractor, where you'll find freshwater shrimp, otherwise known as scuds. Thank you all for watching, and if you'd like to stock up your fly box with some of the fly patterns we have, you can visit our website, listed in the comments below. Subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one.